to my channel. My name is David. Today's another freaking fantastic day enjoying life. Today, by the title, I'm sure you guys already realized this. I went to the dollar store, two dollar stores. I was looking for something and I ended up buying a lot of stuff. I don't know if most of you know, but the dollar store is actually increasing their prices sometime like, I think tomorrow actually. Today's Sunday, so that means they're going to be increasing it on Monday. So when you guys see this video, it's already been in effect for 3 days. So what I ended up doing is I went to pick up some stuff. I ended up grabbing a whole bunch of shit. I don't know if it's because they just got a bunch of stock in. What ended up happening is I went, like I said, to pick up one thing and I ended up picking up a bunch of stuff, alright? The price is going to increase from $1 to $1.25. If you've noticed, they removed all the stickers around the decals, all around the windows around the Dollar Tree, which says everything is $1. The reason for that is because of the inflation. Apparently, they're going to do a section like Five Below has, like Five Below and Beyond or whatever it is. They're gonna do something like that where it's over $1.25. So basically, you know, it's gonna change, and I'm hoping that this doesn't become a greedy financial trend where they just realize how much more revenue they're going to be getting, and then they're going to just increase the price to, you know, above and turn into another Family Dollar. I mean, honestly, there really is no point of them increasing the prices over $1.25, because then they're going to just compete with their other company because they own Family Dollar. So Family Dollar, as you know, the dollar name has nothing to do with the company because everything in that store is basically over $1. Okay? I mean, you're talking like crap material. You know, every once in a while I'll go in there and I'll find something that's good, but for the most part I'm not a fan of that store. It used to be good, you know, as time goes on, you know, people start to find ways to decrease costs and increase profits, and usually it starts to show. I'm not sure how much I spent because I went to $2 stores, but I think I spent over 50 bucks, I think. So I picked up everything I could that I saw. They are restocking their stores incredibly. I mean, they got so much good product just come flying through the shelves lately. I picked up everything because lately the dollar store has been lagging, and apparently, from what I understand, they had to discontinue many products because of inflation. Costs went up on certain things, which was cutting into their profits, and they just couldn't sell certain products anymore. So apparently this increase is actually going to help them bring back those products, and hopefully the Diet Mountain Dew. I think this might be a good step as long as they don't go over 125. So let me show you guys what I picked up. Alright, so this is a new product that I never saw before. These glass wipes. The one thing that really got me was this quantity here of 160 wipes for $1. I mean, that is astronomically incredible that they can still do that. So that's actually really interesting to see. I tried one. Here it is right here. I pulled one out to try on my desk and I was really impressed. Here's the other thing I picked up. I'm sure these are from the same company. This says Tough Plus all-purpose cleaning wipes. So if you look here, you can see it says auto, home, and here it says hands. This I haven't used yet. I've never seen this before. I mean, at least not in the dollar stores near me, the Dollar Trees. It's like a little magnet in the back, and then it's got a hook on it. But when I put this up against the inside, right, when I put this up against the metal shelves, this freaking thing stuck, boy. This is some good magnets. Here's another crowbar. This is not my first one that I picked up. It was actually my second one. The first one I had was all beat up and full of plaster and everything, so I ended up just throwing it out. I mean, let me tell you, this thing is like a $4 crowbar. You could literally go to Walmart and buy this under their Hyper Tough brand for $4 or $5. Great quality. This is definitely worth $1. Believe me when I tell you. Here's the other product that I've actually bought many times in the past, which is these, what the hell they call this, construction paper? Let's see what it is. It's Craft paper roll. This is really, really good for when you're painting a room. You put this down, you throw some tape on it, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's strong, it's thick, it's literally feels like construction paper. I'd much rather spend $5 on 5 of these things, wrap it around the entire room, and then just peel it off and throw it out, instead of spending $35 on a roll that comes with 100 feet, and then at the same time, it's like not as thick. Alright, moving on. Before you guys start laughing, this is like a knockoff WD-40. Now, it smells identical to WD-40, so I'm not really sure if it's from the same company, but this stuff works fantastic, man. I'm telling you right now, this works so good. This is not the first can I've used, and it feels like it's filled up about 65% of the way. Based on the price of this, I've actually gone through maybe 3 of them, so I actually use more of it because it's cheap. Here's the deodorant. This one here is, I usually use this, Baby Fresh. Powder Fresh, because it smells like baby powder and it smells natural, so I actually don't mind. This is the one I use the most of. My daughter really likes this one. This one has got no aluminum, so I like the fact that she uses the ones with no aluminum. It actually works really good from what she told me. And I bought another one of these because I need a backup. Mine's about to run out. She stole my backup, so I actually had to buy one that I need, one for backup. I've been using that deodorant. Like, I go between these two because your body will adapt to this formula and then your body will adapt to that formula. I picked this up. This was $1. This is actually good for your hands because my hands crack a lot. If you guys can tell over here, my hands crack a lot and they bleed a lot in the winter time. Picked this up for that reason. Also, I picked up some of these wipes for my screens. I used to have a big box, but I already used them all. So instead of me going to Walmart and buying a box of 100 for $5, I just picked this up and it'll hold me off until the next time I go to Walmart. Picked up this simple hat. I don't think this is the first time I bought this. I know I bought one that was very similar, and I like this hat a lot because when you go outside in the snow and you shovel, it keeps you warm. I picked up a couple of these wipes here. I like to wet sand before I put the very last coat of plaster on the wall, so I like to use these. This is good because it has like that sanding part right here. So I'm going to be doing some wall work downstairs in my living room, so I needed some of this. Here is these little tiny rollers that I always buy. I've been buying these for years. They were sold out everywhere I went, and then today when I went, they actually had them, so I grabbed a couple because I usually only use this part here, and I use the pan, and then I just chuck it. So I picked up 2 of those. Also, I picked up this paint pan you guys see here. I picked up this one, and there's one more. They're really good. I like them. You can clean them if you really want to, but I usually just use them for that one project and then I just throw them out. Picked this up because their craft section has really taken off. I don't have a use for this. You never know when you're gonna need a pick. Picked up this scraper. So what you do is like it has like a really shaved tip on it. So basically you just go in there and you just really like scrape it off. Area, whatever. And this is actually a really good sponge, you know, when you're doing the first or second coat of plaster. I wouldn't use this for the last coat for wet sanding. This is only good for the first one, and you don't put a lot of pressure. This will work. The next thing I ended up picking up was this Mr. Clean. I've never used one of these before. Never. I've never seen this there before either. One for $1 is not a bargain at all. They've been selling the knockoff version for a very long time, but like I said, I've never used it. I think since they had the name brand, I was gonna try it on something. I'm gonna keep this until I find a use for something like this, and I'm gonna try it out. Scissors, can't go wrong. They break, throw them out, buy a new one. Look at this. This is a name brand scissors. So I've seen these scissors sell at Walmart for $4 or $5. Glass wipes up. I actually bought this one. I always buy these all the time anyways, but I actually picked this up at the first dollar store, and when I went to the first dollar store, they didn't have those. So that's why. If I saw that, I went to bought these because I was hoping that, you know, those would have done the job. I picked up some of these floor wipes. These are really good. They probably weigh about, you know, say like a pound or so. They got 10 wipes wet, and these things work amazing. I'm not even freaking kidding you when I tell you. They work so good. Going back to paint, I picked these up. I picked 2 of these. These sell for like $2 something, I think, at Walmart, or $1.97, I think. And these I've been buying for years also. You put the paint in there. That roller fits right here in this hole, so it can stay in there. And the paintbrush handle can go over here upside down. Now, I also wanted to show you guys a product that I've been seeing a lot of these in the past at the dollar store, and I never tried it. These are like that vinyl paper tape stuff that they have for the Cricut thing.
You're stupid.
Cricut, whatever.
You goofed up, kid.
I think it's Cricut. I'm not sure. Bullshit. These are actually like the dollar store brand in the craft section. So here's the other things I picked up. These are new products that I never saw before. Here is these little squeezy bottles. Now these are freaking amazing to use. Dude, I saw this and I said, shit, now I can put my wood glue in here, right? Instead of carrying that big bottle and having to always unclog it all the time. This here is, I'm not sure why I bought these, but I was just intrigued by the fact that this was there. This is another new product that I've never seen before. These are glass. they got that little like squeezy thing over here. So this is probably good for like when you put flux or something on a board. You can put liquid flux when you're soldering, put it in here and just take a little drop and drop it on. So that might come in handy for that. A glue gun. I don't expect much, but I used to buy these all the time when I was little. Back in like my early years, I used to buy these from the dollar stores in the mall. And these things actually work really good as long as you're not looking for like serious hardcore gluing. So I bought this in case my daughter needed it. I recently did a project which you guys will see in the upcoming weeks. I used all my glue. I used it as Loctite for screws because this stuff works really good. And I picked up these double-sided tapes. These things, when I first saw these a few months, like probably in the beginning of the year, more or less, of last year, my expectations were really low. Believe it or not, this stuff actually holds really, really well. Like, I am not kidding you. And I also picked up another roll of these because I already used the one I had. I probably got about maybe this much left. I used a whole bunch of these. These things work really good. Also, I picked up this tape because I use a lot of tape. I buy a lot of stuff, and I also do return some stuff that I am not happy with. Also, I picked up one roll of painter's tape. I use this all the time. For all you girls out there, I buy these for my wife all the time. These are makeup removers. So I buy these and my wife uses them, and I usually buy the blue ones because she likes the blue ones the most. But I saw that they had the witch hazel kind. That's this one right here. And so I bought her one of these, one of those, and two of the pink ones because she likes those as well. The other thing I ended up picking up, which I've never seen before, was this Arm & Hammer Disinfectant 3-in-1 Clean. This is for your car or whatever you want to use it for. I've never seen this product at the dollar store. So if this is what we're going to be getting, new great name brand products at the dollar store for an extra quarter more, then bring it on. I picked up two of them. I've never seen these before. I mean, you can tell that's a name brand, so it's got to be good. Kills 99% of germs. That's perfect for your steering wheel. I picked up these because I don't understand how or where they all go, but these things here are great bags of chips and things like that. I usually keep them in the kitchen. Picked up a small pack of latex gloves. It's only 6. This, I only use one glove at a time when I put gas in the car, so I'll just slip one of these on and then I'll just throw it out when I'm done putting gas, just so I don't have to touch the handles. The last thing I want to do is put my hands on some other guy's penis juices all over the gas handle. Alright, so here I picked this up. I've never seen this product before, actually. I don't ever recall seeing this. I am not sure exactly how good this is going to be, but I've never used this before, so I'm going to give it a try. It's also part of the painting thing here. So I'm gonna give that a try and we'll see what happens. I've been looking for one of these since not this past Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving before that. I finally found one. Now the stupid reason I bought this is because I need to put this in my... I'm just kidding. This is actually for my radiator, because what happens is every once in a while I gotta add a little bit of the antifreeze coolant for my computer inside of the radiator, and what happens is it creates little bubbles and foam, and what I end up having to do is I end up having to like suck up foam with paper towels. So I prefer not to do that with the paper towel. So this is gonna be great because now I can just suck up all that extra like bubbles and everything as I'm filling it, and then this will stay in there with the radiator along with the funnel. Also, I picked up one of these. These are great throwaway mops. If you do a lot of work in your house and you don't want to use your good mops and your good pads, you can use this. Hot fries. These are new right here. These are actually onion rings hot. They actually taste pretty damn good, I have to say. I don't think they give you the best breath, but they don't really taste like onion. That's the funny part about it. So I picked one up because it's not my favorite. I do love hot fries. I've loved hot fries since I was 12 years old. One of my favorites. These are $1 each. If you go to the store, they charge you like $1.50 for each one. If you go to the convenience store, they charge you $2 for each one. So that's definitely a bargain. Here's another new product that I've never seen before. These types of bins right here. Oh, they got a lot of dust on them. Huh. These I picked up. I've never seen them. They only had one gray one, which I wish they had more. So I grabbed the last gray. I picked up 4 of the blacks. So these are going to be great to put stuff. Let's say like those craft things. I can put them in here. I store them in my closet where all my stuff is. I also picked up this throwaway dry eraser board. I have a project that I'm working on and I need this, so I bought this cheap one to leave in the car. It's one of my videos I'm working on right now, and then I can just throw this out. I had this as one of my first dry eraser boards, and when I first started my channel, and it did help me out for a long time, probably 3 months, and eventually ended up in the trash. But yeah, this is great for small things that you just, you know, if you're not looking for this to last too long, because they won't last that long. It creates a lot of shadowing. I also picked this up. If you're looking for something that you can just use and throw away, this works very, very good. It's not gonna last you forever, but the blade will last. It's a very sharp blade. My 4th or 5th one that I've bought, and it's come in handy, believe me. Also, I picked this up. I've never seen this before, and I thought it was so freaking cool. Like, look at this thing. When I build my my YouTube studio room, I'm gonna put this in there. This is so cool. You know, like, isn't that awesome? Put my penis in there. Action. I can't afford to lose any more inches. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment if you need to. So don't forget, listen, love life, keep evil out of your life, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, son.
I am a prodigy, I am a leader, they follow me.